Well, good day. It's time for another episode of ILLinoiscornTV. And today we will get a crop update from our Illinois farmers. And there is a call to action. We will tell you more about that as well. Well, farmers are already in the fields in parts of the state, and we had a chance to find out what the crop conditions look like from a group of Illinois farmers. The consensus was it's going to be a good crop, not a great crop, but a good crop.
I think that by all aspects right now, I would say average, but what I do highly encourage anybody is to go out and start squeezing some stalks, pushing against them. There's a lot of anthracnose, a lot of crown rot coming in the corn, and some sudden death in the beans, but I would get out and check.
I think you'll see variance within a field, and certainly each of us from one field to another. You know, when it rained, you'd get 2/10 one place and an inch and 2/10 somewhere else 10 miles down the road. So I think probably as well the dryness early kind of slowed us down just a hair and kind of delayed that maturation process. So
my expectations are going to be just a touch. Yields are going to be just a touch below our average production history. It's going to be a good crop, but it's not going to be one we're going to brag about in 10 years.
You know, we were a week away from things looking really, really, tough. And then we get rain. And then, there were some areas to get 2-3 inches of rain and 1 or 4. But then 2 weeks later, you're back in the same spot because we were just so far behind.
Well, there is a new call to action. Let's hear more from Illinois Corn.
Well, this call to action is about the electric vehicle mandate that's going to push the industry to about a 58 mile per gallon by 2023. So it's going to really push the electric vehicles. They're bypassing and stepping over the advantages of the ethanol mixtures that we're already currently using today.
Definitely, and this is a proposal that was written by NCGA, correct?
Yep.
And recently there was also a proposal written by the EPA that we also had a call to action on, yep. Right? And so how are these two proposals together going to impact you in your farming operation?
Well, you know what? Electric vehicles, in my opinion, are a great concept, but we're not where we need to be yet. A large truck hauling grain to the elevator is not really feasible at this point in time for an electric situation. The tractor in a field is not going to work for an electric situation just because of the way the farming operations run. So that's really going to create a roadblock as we move forward if everything pushes that direction.
What can farmers do if they want to submit comments to the docket asking the Department of Transportation and equally the EPA to reconsider how this will impact agriculture?
Well, and really, Illinois Corn Growers Association has made that process simple, in my opinion. You can sign up for their emails. You can sign up for a text by texting Illinois Corn at 52886 to receive alerts. At that point, you can click on a link. You can go in there and answer the questions about your farm, not what you think somebody else wants to hear, but answer the questions about your farm specifically and how it can affect you. Submit that to your local legislation, and they will hear from you personally.
And just a reminder, the cover crop coupon from Illinois Corn is now available. Go to ilcorn.org/covercrops. Have a great week and be safe on the roads and in the fields. We'll see you next week.